A Tenzing case may not be over. And at this point, no one knows what the next chapter will bring, of course. Local criminal defense attorney Hal Arenstein has been helping us understand the process. And it sounds like Joe Deters has a big decision. So what are the parameters he's considering now as to how or if he'll move forward?
Well, the first thing he has to do is, and he already has the benefit of this, is he knows what the vote was. So you at least know there was a significant number of jurors who voted for guilty for manslaughter. I'm not sure this is a manslaughter case, but I think when given that alternative, the jurors were looking at that. I think Joe almost has to try the case again because of the public pressure and the vote. And I wouldn't be surprised if they sit down, they consider it, and possibly represent the case to the grand jury for different charges.
And what would those charges be possibly? Do you have any idea?
I think that I can understand the murder charge, but we have something called felony murder, which is committing another crime that leads to a murder. I think felony murder with a felonious assault charge might be appropriate here. There's also possible consideration for reckless homicide as well, which is basically acting with a perverse disregard to a known risk, and that's a possibility.
Well, you saw the tape of the ministers today talking, having a news conference actually is what it was, out front of the prosecutor's office. Will Joe Deters listen to that public pressure?
I think he has to. There are requirements within Ohio law which mandate that the prosecutors have to listen at least initially to what the victim's family wants to do. So I think he's almost compelled to do that, and I think when there's a public forum like that demanding it, I think he almost has to listen. Will
a grand jury indict or re-indict possibly, or will Joe Deters decide exactly what's going to happen?
I think what will happen is he'll sit down with his assistants, and they're going to decide what they think is the best path toward victory. I think they're convinced it's murder. I think if they go murder with felonious assault, that gives them a better opportunity. And I think also they have to gauge how they're going to try the case. I think Stewart's case doesn't get a lot better. I think he did an excellent job. I think the prosecutors could do some tweaking to their case. I think some different alignment of who does what might make a difference in how this thing plays out.
Hal, thanks very much. We'll no doubt talk again about it.
Thank you.
We appreciate you making things clear for us.
I hope I did. Thank you.
You did.